Good morning, everybody. Or good afternoon if it's afternoon where you are. Thank you for joining me again for another chair yoga session. Today we're going to work on our shoulder and hip mobility, and I want us to think about our back strength as well. So as we move today, we're going to move um, leading with the back and in a backward motion so that we get a lot of um, not only mobility in the hip coming forward and out to the side, but also mobility coming behind us and around to the side. So working on our back strength, our glute strength, our hamstring strength, all in all in for using our back mobility, for our hip mobility and our shoulder mobility. With the shoulders, we're going to bring the arms up and then bring them back like we're sliding down a back wall. So thinking of our shoulder and hip mobility moving behind us so that we have that range of motion behind us as well. All right, so let's start. We're going to sit all the way back in our chair and lean back in our chair today, because I want us to breathe into the back body. So making sure that you're feeling your back into the chair and having your feet firmly into the floor. They can be a little bit wider. For our breath work, we'll bring our hands palms up or palms down, or even one on top of the other to center. Wherever your arms feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. You can roll the shoulders up, back, and down a few times. And then let those shoulder blades slide down the back. Maybe you feel them on your chair. And we'll take 3 cleansing breaths before we head into our breath work. So inhaling in through the nose and out. Inhaling through the nose and out. And one more. And out. Good. Now bringing our awareness to our back side, so the low back. We'll take our hands to our belly, one hand on one side, other hand on the other side. And as we breathe in, we're going to feel the belly move into the hands, but I also want you to feel your low back pressing into the back of the chair. So there's an expansion behind you as well as forward. Exhale out when you're ready. Inhale, expand behind you into the low back. And exhale. It might be just a very subtle movement. It might be hard to feel, but give it your best try. Inhaling so that the breath expands the low back into the chair. When you're ready, exhale. And we'll take our hands a little higher to the lower ribs. And we'll take that same breath into the back ribs. So thinking of expanding behind you, so you can feel a little pressure of the low ribs into the chair. Exhale when you're ready. And 2 or 3 more breaths, depending on how fast you're going. Inhaling. Exhale. And feel that expansion behind you into the chair. And then we'll take our hands just below the collarbones. If your chair is not as high as your upper back ribs, we're still going to think about expanding behind you and feeling the movement back, expanding back behind you on the inhale. Exhale. 2 more. One more, expanding into the back ribs in between the shoulder blades. And exhale. Let's take our hands to our thighs. We're going to feel that expansion up the back body. So from the low back on the inhale to the lower ribs and then to the upper ribs, full big inhale. And then soften, exhale, drop the shoulders. Two more like that, inhaling into the low back, into the back ribs, into the upper back. And then soften on the exhale. One more breath up the spine. And exhale. Good. Now just a regular breath, soften everything out. We'll turn our palms down as we exhale, slide the hands to the knees and scoot up to the edge of your chair. And we'll take some movement with our breath into our cat-cow. So keeping the hands at the knees, we'll inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, lift up the heart. If the neck feels okay with the chin and the eyes looking up, you may do that. And then exhale, chin to chest, round out the back. Spread the fingers if you like. Inhaling, tilting the pelvis forward, little squeeze of the shoulder blades, scoop up the heart, look up. Exhale, push the hands into the knees, round out the back, spread the shoulder blades. Let's do two more. Inhaling, lengthening from the belly button all the way to the chin. Exhale, we lengthen from the tailbone to the base of the skull. And then let's just do one more because it feels so good. Inhaling and exhale. Sitting up nice and tall, so floating the shoulders over the hips and letting the hands come a little closer to the hip creases. You can bring the arms down by the sides as well. I'm going to take the chin parallel to the floor and just look side to side. So taking the eyes as far over to the side as you can. So for this one, let's keep the eyes open so we get a little bit of exercise for our eyes. And we can see maybe with each turn how far back you can see. You can maybe find an object behind you or a painting on the wall and see if you can get past it with each turn over. Keep the shoulders and the hips forward though, so just the chin is going side to side. Let's do one more on each side. Keeping the eyes looking over the horizon and behind you. I'm coming back to center. Head is now straight up and down. And we're going to imagine we're rolling over a big orange or a grapefruit. So think of it being into your chin. We're going to lift the head up first and then bring the ear to shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, we're rolling over a big orange and ear to shoulder. And back to center. Exhale, ear to shoulder. We're not trying to crush the ear to the shoulder. It's just the direction we're going in. Other side as you exhale. Inhale back to center. So very gentle with the neck muscles. Especially if you have a little kink in your neck, you want to move very slowly, very mindfully, so that what you're doing is going to benefit you and not aggravate whatever you already have going on. We want our yoga practice to feel good at the end. Let's do one more on each side, nice and slow. And then back to center. Take a deep breath in. Let's roll the shoulders forward. So feel the shoulder blades and shoulders moving together. Starting to work a little bit on the mobility, range of motion of our shoulders. Let's switch directions, rolling up, back, and down. Good, and then let's shake the arms a little bit. Let that go. Okay, planting our feet nice and firmly underneath the knees. We're going to take the hands forward and in front of us with the palms facing, and we'll reach all the way up. And we'll turn the palms to face forward, bend the elbows, and imagine you're grazing your forearms and the back of your hands on the back wall. We're going to bring those elbows all the way down to the waist, and as we do that, the hands face each other again. We're going to inhale. We'll do that a little bit faster, reaching the arms all the way up, palms to face forward, elbows out to the side, and like we're grazing our arms or sliding our arms all the way down the back wall, elbows to waist. Palms face each other, reach forward, elbows out to the side, slide the elbows down. You can feel the shoulder blades also come down the back. Let's do that 2 more times, reaching forward, palms together, turn the palms forward, slide the backs of the hands down the back wall, all the way to the waist, and then reaching forward one last time. Pull those elbows as far back as you can, same with the backs of your hands. Slide all the way down. Good. From here, let's take our arms down by the sides. This time we're going to scrunch the shoulders up towards the ears. Inhale. Exhale with a big drop. Inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale out your mouth. Drop the shoulders. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We'll take our left hand either to our hip or to the side of the chair, and we'll bring our right arm up to the side. We'll reach up, try to anchor your sitting bones to the ground. We're going to inhale and reach side bend over to the left. We'll inhale here like we're leaning back against the wall. And then on the exhale, we're going to take our top shoulder and face it down towards the ground. Our eyes will look down towards the ground, and we're reaching across on a diagonal. On the inhale, we're going to turn our heart forward again and lean back on that wall behind us. Reach forward. Inhale to lean back. Exhale to look down and reach forward and across. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, leaning back, opening the heart. Draw the heart downward, look down and reach across. And then last time, leaning back. And last time, reaching across. On the inhale, come all the way up with the arm. Bring that arm down, give it a little shake. And let's head to the other side. So right hand to hip or right hand holding the chair. Left arm palm's going to face up. We're going to reach all the way up. Anchor your sitting bones to the chair. And then reach the fingers and side bend over towards the right side. Take an inhale as we lean back. Keep the heart reaching forward. On the exhale, turn your heart downward. Look down and reach on a diagonal across. Inhale to lean back on that wall behind you, your imaginary wall. And then exhale, arm across and looking down. Inhale to lean back. Exhale to look down and reach across. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling, leaning back. Exhale, reach across. Inhale, lean back. And exhale, reach across. Inhale to come all the way back up. Bring the arm down and give it a good shake. Okay, from here, we're going to move into our hips. So you can hold onto the back of the chair if you need a little bit of support. I would like for you to try to not use your hands so that we're using the strength of the muscles all around the hip to create this movement. So pressing our right foot into the floor, lifting our left foot to hover, and then taking some circles outward with the hip. Okay, there's always the option to keep your toe on the ground and create that same action by lifting the heel up a little bit off the ground as you make your circles. Okay, so either one, it's a really good movement for our hips. Use your abdominals. You have to pull the navel in. Good. Let's switch directions. And bring that foot to the floor. Let's lengthen both legs out, toes pointing up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach the arms, interlace the hands, reach the knuckles forward, palms are facing in, round out the back. Inhale, turn the palms up. Exhale, bring the palms down. Slide the feet under the knees again. Let's head to the other side. So hands to waist or hands to the chair, or hands can float above, and we circle the knee out. So try to lift the knee up a little bit and out to the side. The more we engage our belly and our abdominals, the easier this is going to be. And then other direction. You can also use this foot that's on the floor. You can grip your toes a little bit. It helps to anchor you in place so that you don't wobble as much. Good. Let's place that foot on the ground. Again, let's stretch both legs out, toes pointing upward. We'll reach the arms all the way up. Interlace the hands the way that it feels a little funny. Reach the knuckles forward, spread the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Slide the feet under the knees. And let's go wide with our knees and our feet. Have the toes pointing out on a diagonal and the knees in the same direction. So the knees aren't dipping in and we're rolling on the inside of our feet. We want the feet to be flat on the ground. Hands to the inside of the knees. We're going to lean forward a little bit and press the hands into the knees so we stretch those inner thighs. And we'll just lean halfway forward with a fairly straight back. Reaching the top of the head forward. And let's come right back up. Bring the knees together. This time I wanted us to do same knee circles, but instead of just having the foot at a 90 degree, I want you to bring your knee in closer to your bum as much as you can. So bring the left knee in towards the bum and trying to keep that connection like you're trying to hold a pencil under your knee. We're going to take little circles. So you could even put your index finger there and see if you can keep it tight in your knee and and then make the circles. We won't do as many with this one. Let's switch directions because this is a little bit harder. And bring that foot down. And then we'll lift the right knee. You can put your finger in there to feel that there's the knee is bending and the heel's coming to the bum. And then little circles trying to keep that connection and the knee bent. So my circles are a lot smaller. when I'm trying to keep my heel up. Change directions. And then let's place those feet down. Good. Give them a little wiggle. We'll go wide with our legs, hands to the inside of the knees. And with our breath, we'll dip one shoulder at a time. So let's do the left shoulder first. Dip it down. Press the hand into the knee. Look over the opposite shoulder. And inhale, come back up. Dip the other shoulder down. Look over the left side. And inhale, come back up. Let's do that again. Dip the shoulder. Look opposite. Inhale to come up. And dip down. Inhale to come up. Let's dip down. Inhale to come up. And let's dip down. Inhale to center. Let's bring those legs in. And then with the left foot, we're going to inch the toes. So lifting the toes and spreading the toes, and then curling them. Again, we can use that pencil. Imagine we're trying to grab a pencil and bring it with us with our toes. Lift the toes up when the leg is straight. Lean a little bit forward. Slide the heel along the floor. Feel the strength in the back of your leg. Let's do that 2 more times. Inching the toes forward till the leg is straight. Heel down, toes up. Lean forward slightly. Slide the heel back. Inch the toes again. And then this is the mobility for our toes. How high can we bring the toes up? Good. Slide the heel back when you're ready. And then for this final one, we're going to keep our legs straight. So inch the toes forward. Toes are going to come up. We're going to lean, reaching with our heart first, and then supporting yourself on your bent leg. Left toes are going to stay pointing up. Press down in the heel slightly and energetically pull the heel back. So we're not physically pulling the heel back. We're just imagining that our foot is stuck there and we're trying to pull it back. And that way we strengthen and stretch the back of our leg at the same time. On the inhale, come up. Let's windshield wiper the foot side to side. Let's lift that foot up off the floor slightly and then roll the ankle. Other direction. Place that foot under the knee. Let's head to the right side. Again, inch the toes. So spread the toes out. See if you can lift them off the floor and then curl them, grip the floor, and move your foot forward. Like a little inchworm walking up. Toes are going to pull up towards the knee when the leg is straight. We lean forward a little bit and slide the heel back. Feel the effort you have to make with the back of your leg. Inch the toes forward. Toes up, heel down. Slide the heel back. And again. Toes up, heel down. Slide it back. And then this last one, we'll keep the leg straight. Take your time to get there. Toes are going to point up. We're going to reach with our heart forward towards our toes. We support ourselves on our bent knee. Turn the body to face center between both of your legs. Press down in the heel and energetically pull that heel back. And then turn your attention to your breath. Inhale to come up. We'll slide the, or we'll lift the foot up. Oh no, let's do the windshield wiper with the foot. So side to side. Toes, the big toe trying to touch the floor, then the pinky toe trying to touch the floor. Let's lift the heel off the floor slightly, rotate the ankle. Other direction. Place that foot underneath the knee. We're going to take our legs over to the left side so that our left leg is on the chair and our right leg is off of the chair. The knee is at about a 90-degree angle and the knees facing towards the floor as much as you can. Let's hold on to the chair for this one. So left hand holding onto the chair, right arm is going to reach forward. So we're going to take this right knee, bring it up towards the chest. You can slide your foot down or float it. And as we do that, we're going to bring our right arm out to the side. So you may, if you want, look back behind you, or you can keep your eyes looking forward. We're going to slide the foot back, reach the right arm to the original position, reaching forward. And then slide the knee up, reach the arm back. You can look back if you want. Slide the foot back, reach the arm forward. Let's do that 3 more times. I'd like to exhale when I'm bringing the knee up. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, bring the knee up. Arm reaches back. Inhale to reach forward. Knee slides back. Exhale, knee up. Arm reaches back. Inhale, arm forward, knee back. Let's do that 1 more time. Exhale, knee in, arm back. Inhale, reach the arm forward, slide the knee back. Good. Let's drop our arm down to the side. You can have your hand to your waist. And then this one might be a little bit tricky and might feel a little awkward. But we're going to try to wiggle our foot back as far as we can go and then see if we can straighten out the leg. So this is going to look different for everybody. But we're going to try to straighten out the leg. So roll, try to get the heel to roll downward. So we stretch out the front of our thigh a little bit. And at the same time, we're using the back of our leg, our bum and our low back, to try to straighten out that leg. Let's do 2 more. So this also may be a tiny little movement for you. Don't get discouraged as long as you're feeling some sensation in your leg and your back. We're doing some work. So let's slide those legs together. Come to center. Hands to the inside of the knees, knees wide. We'll come to a forward fold. So elbows to knees is your first option with the head dangling down. If you feel comfortable going lower, you're going to slide your hands down towards your ankles. You can hold on or let go. Hold on to your elbows. Let the shoulders jiggle a little bit. Let the head jiggle a little bit side to side. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale out. Bring the hands to the knees. Roll up. Let's slide our legs over to the right side so that now our right leg is on the chair and our left leg is dangling off. The knee is pointing towards the floor. Let's hold on to the chair with our right arm. Left arm reaches forward, palm facing in. And then as we exhale, bring the knee towards the chest and reach that arm back behind you. You can follow your hand with your eyes. Inhale, slide the foot back, reach the arm forward. Exhale, knee towards the chest, arm reaches behind. Inhale, slide the knee down, arm reaches forward. Exhale, knee up, arm back. Inhale, slide the foot back, arm reaches forward. Exhale, knee up, reach the arm back. And then inhale, back to our lunge. Last time, exhale, let's see if we can bring that knee up a little higher, reach the arm a little further back. Inhale, reaching forward, arm forward and knee down. Let's bring that arm all the way down. Okay, and then from here, trying to straighten the back leg. So it could be just a tiny little movement of trying to lift the knee up towards the ceiling. Or you may just be trying to move your knee from a 45-degree angle here more to a 90. So wherever you are, making the effort, bringing your attention to the back of the leg and to your bum. You can give a little squeeze, making the connection between the mind and the body. Sometimes the body doesn't listen to the mind, but we keep trying. Let's do a couple more. And then both legs are going to come together. We're going to slide to center. And one more time, fold forward. This time, let's bring the knees together or closer together. And we'll slide forward, elbows to knees or hands towards the ankles. Give yourself a hug under the thighs or in front of the knees. And a nice big breath. Remember that breath up the back body. So same thing here from the low back up to the back ribs to the upper back. And then as you exhale, soften towards the thighs. Let's bring the hands to the knees. We'll roll up, stacking the spine. So tailbone, sitting bones roll down, and then one vertebra on top of the other. When you get to a straighter spine, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the head up towards the sky. Let's take a deep breath in. Big exhale out through the mouth. We're going to stand up, so let's reach for our imaginary ropes. Press our feet down. Don't let your knees buckle in. Use your bum. Press down into the feet. Lift up. Let's stand behind our chair. And I would like to do those same knee circles that we did when we were sitting down. So more of a bent knee circle. I'm going to show you from the side. We're going to keep our feet side by side. We're going to balance on the right side. So you do need a little tiny bit of space in front of you so that you can bring the knee up. But we're going to have our knee bent right from the beginning. And then bring it up, but not so high. I want us to concentrate on going out to the side and then back behind us. And then bringing the knee down a little bit forward, but not all the way up. Bring the knee out to the side and then back behind. So this circle is more aiming behind us than forward. Let's do 3 more. Actually, just 2 more and we'll switch directions. And let's switch directions. So we press back like we're trying to stamp our foot behind us and then bring the knee back to center. Press back and forward. You can also do this just by sliding your foot back, then bring it to the side and slide the toes to the ground. Slide the toes back, out to the side, bring it back in. It's still all the same movement with the hip, but we have more stability with our toes on the ground. Okay, let's march that out, both feet on the ground. March it out. Now let's stretch out the back of the leg there. So let's take the left toes down to, or the left heel down to the ground. We'll sit back with our bum back and we straighten out the left leg. Holding onto the chair. One more breath. And then press up, standing underneath, so feet underneath the hips. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to bend our right knee like we're stamping our foot behind us. We're going to bring it a little bit forward, then out to the side, and then back behind. Bring the knee in towards the chest, but not so high. Out to the side and back behind us. A little bit forward, out to the side. Stamp your foot back, and then bring it in. One more time, and then we'll switch directions. So we're taking circles here. Let's switch directions. Stamp back, out to the side, and bring the knee slightly forward. Back, side, slightly forward, back, side, slightly forward. Same thing, you can slide the foot back onto your toes and then forward. Let's do one more, sliding back, out to the side and forward. Both feet down on the ground, give it a little march. And then right heel is going to come forward on a diagonal, heel down. Going to lean the bum back, heart stays forward. We can look forward and down with the eyes. Take a few breaths. Inhale to come up. Let's bring our feet underneath our knees again. From here, we're going to move backwards into a lunge. So let's shift our weight over to the right side. Going to bring our left knee up and then take a step back. Okay. Bring the knee up, take a step back. Again, you can slide your toes on the floor if you need or would like that extra support. Sliding back to a lunge. Bring the knee upward and then step it back or slide it back. Let's do one more. Knee up, a little balance, and then step it back. This time we're going to take the heel down, come into our warrior one. Make sure you're close enough to the chair so you're not too far, and then readjust if you need to. Front knee is bent, the back heel is down, toes are pointing to about a 45. Weight is going to be on our feet for this one. We're going to imagine where our pencils now are underneath our armpits. We're squeezing and holding those pencils under the armpits. We're going to slide the arms down by the ribs, lean a little forward. Again, the weight is mostly on my feet. And then press into the hands for a little tricep push-up. Okay, slide the chest forward. We keep our legs exactly the way they are. Press the hands into the chair. Slide the chest forward, the bum stays back. Press into the hands, come up. Let's do that 2 more times. Leaning forward in our warrior one, pressing into the hands. And then 1 more time. And press up. Step it forward. We can march it out a little bit. And then both feet on the floor. You can do this one-handed or 2 hands. So one hand, let's do the right hand up, left hand to the chair. Or if you're doing both hands, you're going to have both hands out to the side. From here, we're going to reach up all the way. Palms are facing forward. We're holding onto this imaginary bar. And we're going to slide those arms, but just to shoulder height this time. And then inhale, reach your arms as high as you can go. And then to halfway. Pull the elbows back. Reach up. Slide the backs of the hands along the back wall. Imagine I'm pushing on your elbows and you're trying to resist. Do 2 more. Reach up as high as you can go. And then bring your elbows to whatever halfway distance that is for you. 1 more. Pull the elbows down. Let's hold it here. See if you can pull the elbows behind you a little bit. And then slide those elbows to the waist, palms facing forward. Give it a little shake. Good. And then same thing, our knee up to warrior one on the other side. So left leg is our standing leg. The right leg is either going to, your toes are going to stay on the floor with the knee up, and then slide back to our warrior one. Or we can lift that knee and hover the foot off the ground, and then step it back to our warrior one. Let's do that a few more times. Bring the knee up, balance on the left leg, step back, warrior one, balance, and then step back. Let's do that one more time, knee up, and then step back, warrior one. Now readjust yourself so you're close to the chair. That left knee is bent, the right leg stays straight. We try to turn our hips and our shoulders towards the front of our facing our chair. And then imagine you have your pencils in your armpits and you're squeezing down on them. We're going to slide the arms along the ribs, lean forward, our bum stays back, then press into the hands, lift up. The weight is in our feet so that we're not leaning forward and then our chair is going to slide forward out from under us. We're going to press up back into our warrior one. Slide forward with our chest. Then we press into the hands and come up. Reach forward, bum back. Press into the hands, lift up. And one more. And press up. Good. Step it forward and facing forward. If you're doing one arm, it's going to be your left arm out to the side. If you're doing both arms, we're going to take both arms out to the side, reaching all the way up. Grab onto your imaginary bar, pull the elbows down. We're squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other and down. And lift up. Imagine I'm pressing your elbows up and you're pushing your elbows down against me. And then reach up, grab the bar, pull down, really squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Reach up, pull down. One more time, reach up and pull down. Shake that out. Okay, from here, I'm going to just show you from the side, but you stay facing your chair. You're going to hold on to the chair. We're going to balance on our right leg. And again, you can slide your foot to all the directions, or you can hover it. So out to the side, like directly out to the side. And then tap your toes back or slide them back. Then we're going to go on a diagonal behind us. So if it was a clock, you're probably going to 9 o'clock, then 7:30, then back. And then toes right behind you to 6 o'clock. Tap it back to center. Let's do that again. Directly out to the side. Bring it in. Out on a diagonal. Squeeze the bum. Bring it in. And then all the way back. Squeeze the bum. And bring it in. Notice my shoulders aren't leaning forward when I'm doing that. We're going to do that next time. The next flow. So out to the side. Tap back. Behind. Tap back. And directly behind 6 o'clock. Tap back. Out to the side, back to center, on a diagonal, back to center, and behind. Back to center. One more time. Out to the side, on a diagonal, and use your bum here. Good. Tap back. Standing to center, march that out. This time we're going to bring our arms forward. And so either shoulder height or any height that your shoulders can manage. I'm going to hold onto that bar and we're going to pull back again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. and then reach forward. Make sure your elbows are at least shoulder height or lower, but not way up here. I don't want you pulling up here. We're going to pull back and let the shoulders relax down. Reach forward, pull back, reach forward, pull back. Last one, reach forward and pull back. Good. Let's take our hands to the chair, and then again, let's balance on our left leg this time. Our toes are going to tap or slide out to the 3 o'clock, back to center, then about 4:30, use your bum, back to center, and all the way back to 6 o'clock, use your bum, back to center, out to the side. I want you to feel a squeeze in your upper thighs, your hamstrings, and your bum muscles, those big gluteus muscles. And we're balancing on the left leg, and that left leg is doing a lot of work too, because it's stabilizing us and holding us steady. Let's do one more. So out to the side, on a diagonal behind, and then directly behind. Good. Both feet to the ground. Let's march it out. And let's grab our imaginary bar in front of us. Make it sure our feet are side by side. I'm going to pull those elbows back, squeeze together, reach forward, squeeze back, reach forward, pull the shoulder blades together, but soften the shoulders down. Two more. And one more. Reach it forward. Bring the arms down. We're going to step back into our downward dog. Again, I'll show you from the side. We'll walk our feet back, making an L shape with our body. We're going to dangle our left arm down, bend the knees slightly, reach the left arm out to the side and up. Then we'll take that arm and we'll slide it underneath the body to the opposite side and tap the shoulder. Inhale to open. Exhale, twist and tap. Inhale to open. Exhale, twist and tap. Inhale to open. Exhale, twist and tap. Bring that arm back down towards the floor and then to the chair. Bend both of your knees, looking forward, rolling up. Let's take a step back with our left foot and let's do those dips. So now we can reach our chest forward as we keep our legs straight. So don't be too far from the chair. Let's be fairly close to the chair with our right foot, hands on the chair. And then we reach the heart forward, keep that leg straight behind you, and do those dips. Press the hands into the chair, lift up the toes, stay tapped behind. Leaning forward again, try to keep a straight back and straight leg, and let the toes tap down. Let's do that a few more times. Press into the hands, come up, lean forward, and down. Lean forward, little bend in the standing leg is okay, and down. Good. March that out. Walk back into our downward dog one more time. Let's dangle the right fingers down. Reach out to the side on a diagonal. And then cross the arm under the body and tap the opposite shoulder. Inhale to open. Exhale, slide the arm under, tap the opposite shoulder. Inhale to open. Exhale, tap the opposite shoulder. And one more time, big open inhale as we reach the arm up, and then cross the body, tap the shoulder. Let that arm come down by the floor again. Reach to the chair, look up, bend the knees, and walk up to standing. Good. From here, we're going to take the right toes back. We're fairly close to the chair, so we're not reaching too far. And we're going to try to keep a nice straight line from the top of the head to the toes as we lean forward, both the foot up off the floor. And then toes down. Reach the heart forward, lift the toes up, and back down. There can always be a little bend in the straight leg, in the standing leg. And come down. Do two more. Reach the heart forward, and then reach the toes back and down. Last one. And down. Good. We'll march that out again. We'll face forward. Bring the arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms all the way down. Let's hold our Tadasana pose. Palms can face forward. Feel the energy flowing through the body. Might feel a little tingly or like a little vibration. And let the heart slow down if it's quickened. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Let's come to a seat. Taking your time to get there. Let's stretch out our legs. So keeping the left foot where it is, let's cross the right foot on top of the ankle or bring it up high. Good. Let's take an inhale as we reach our heart forward. Exhale to round up to a straight spine again. Inhale forward with the straight spine. Exhale, roll it all the way back. Inhale forward. Exhale, roll. Inhale forward. Exhale, roll back up. And this time, inhale forward, hold it there. Support yourself on your shin, your thigh. You can also thread the hands through to the front of the shin. Inhale to come up, bring that foot down. Let's switch to the other side. So crossing right ankle over left, or bring it up to the knee. Keep the knee coming out to the side. We'll reach forward. Inhale, lean halfway down. Exhale, roll all the way back up. Inhale forward and down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale forward. Exhale, roll up. Inhale forward. Exhale, roll up. And inhale forward. Hold it here. Support yourself on your shin, your thigh, or reach for the front shin by threading the arm through and interlacing the hands. Inhale to come up. Let's bring that foot down to the floor. Now this next one, you can keep your feet on the ground and knees bent and just bring knee to chest, or you can slide your right leg straight and bring your left knee to chest. And we're going to round out the back as we do so. Okay? And then you can switch. So alternating which leg goes to the floor and straight and the other knee comes up. So taking your time here again, using your breath, exhale, inhale to slide the foot down, exhale. You can do this at your own pace. Let's do one more on each side. Bring the feet down to the floor, arms out to the side. Let's cross the left arm over, right arm's going to come down from underneath. You can hold on with your hand or pinch with your elbow. Keep the shoulders and hips forward, go side to side, ear to shoulder with the neck. Back to center, open the arms. Other side. Right arm across, left arm comes from underneath. Hold on with the hand or with your elbow. Pull the arm across. Ear to shoulder as the head goes from side to side. And back to center, open the arms, bring the hands forward, roll the wrists, other direction, open and close the hands. Good. And then we have time for a couple minutes of Shavasana. So let's sit all the way back again, leaning back in the chair. So bringing the awareness again back to the back body. Hands on the thighs. Let's feel that low breath or that breath into the low back. Feel the breath into the low ribs. Feel the breath into the upper back. Exhale all the way out. We've done all the work. Now it's time to rest. So let your body take a mindful rest here. We'll take a couple of minutes, letting everything go, letting the breath be, letting our thoughts float by like clouds in the sky. Bringing your attention back to your breath. Again, feel that expansion of the breath into the chair. And then bring your awareness to your toes and your fingers, wiggling the hands and feet. And then stretching out the arms and legs. Let's set the feet to the floor if they're not there, hands to the knees, and slide up to the edge of our chair, bringing the feet underneath the knees, lining up the knees with the hips, lifting our heart up, rolling our shoulders down, lifting our head up tall, feeling that lightness moving upwards as we keep our feet grounded into the floor and earth below us. Taking our hands out to the side, let's inhale peace to the body, exhale the hands to the heart. Inhale, gathering peace up for the mind as we exhale, wash that peace over the body, hands to the heart. And one last time, inhaling peace for the spirit. Let that peace wash over the whole body. As we bring our hands to our heart, bow down to yourself, to your practice, and give yourself a little thanks for taking care of yourself today. And as always, I am so grateful that you joined me for class, and I hope that you can join me again in the future. Thank you so much. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody.